Hello everyone, this is Alauddin from Jazzy CMS, and in this quick video I want to show you how the Jazzy CMS is integrated with Bootstrap, more specifically Smarty Bootstrap, which has over 550 templates and a bunch of other features. So in terms of building your websites, we wanted to focus on a design-driven development process, and we decided that Bootstrap was the way to go. And for the backend, we decided the Ruby on Rails platform was a much robust solution that people can expand upon. So in this video, I'm just going to show you quickly how we can build out the homepage once the CMS is installed. So right here I have a demo Jazzy CMS, and it's a blank template right now. We haven't done anything except for adding the logo, and I'll show you where that happens right now. So I'll click on administration, go to the back end, and basically out of the box you're going to get everything you need to get a basic website going. You have the pages, the menu management, the blog section slider. This is like your home page slider, gallery for photos, and front page sections. That's what we're going to get into now. And we also have products, contact page management, and tags. So pretty much everything you need is just all integrated. You don't have to worry about plugins, and you don't have to worry about updates. It just all works out of the box. So let me go into the branding area. And this is where you set up your basic configuration. Put in your site name, put in your admin email. This is what's used to send out notifications for user signups. And then you have the logo update, which is something that I've done here. So that's the only part that I have done. So now what I want to do is show you how we can add the slider. So I'm going to go into the slider, add couple of images. I have a couple ready already, so and put this image in here. This text here is just something that you use in the back end, so users are actually not going to see it, and it's basically this image right here. So I'm just actually going to copy this text for the slider and paste it in here. And the image that I uploaded is PNG without any background, so you'll see what that does. So I'm just going to turn on publish and save. So that has been updated, and let me go to the front end of the website, and you can see that the background by default is white, and we have the text, and it just works. So in terms of the slider image size, as long as you stick with one image size, so like 1920 width and let's say 800 pixel, which is what I'm using here, and if you upload everything in that image size, then everything will just match up on the front end. So let me go back here and now add another image, and I'm gonna call this Jazzy CMS. Okay, and build your website with Jazzy CMS. That's all I'm gonna say there. Scroll down, turn the publish on, add a new image, and save. And I'll go back to the front and refresh that page. So now we should have two images as sliders. That's the first one. And maybe I just need to refresh. Okay, so I've refreshed the page, and we see the image has uploaded here. So the first image is a PNG with a white background, and the second image has the blue JPEG image format. So what I want to do is actually match up the two slides to be, let's say, more bluish. So I'm gonna inspect and just go background and then just the blue color. So I already had the blue color selected from the image, from the second image, and then I just applied the same color to the front image. So to make this permanent, all I need to do is, again, if I look at the inspect element, you'll see that this is ID of front slider 1, and I just have to apply front slider 1 image background color, and oops, need to paste in the color code, which is, let's see, right here, 346AA9. So 346AA9. So what you have is a quick CSS update that is stored and applied to your site right where you're working. So I think that makes for a much faster development process. And now you have two sliders on your website that kind of match the overall colors. So now let's take it to the next step where we need to add the content. If you notice here, you see add front page section. It's the same thing that you have here. If I go back to, let's go back to the administration page. So here's the front page section. So within content management, here's the front page section. So I'm actually going to click on that, and let's create, or this is the one, empty default one. So I'm just going to take that and just say, this is welcome front page message. Okay, so this is just something that I'm going to see internally. And if I go to my Smarty multipurpose theme, which has, over 550 pages styled up already for you, so you just have to pick an element that you like. So I'm on one of these pages here, and I like this welcome and then the features section. So I'm again going to inspect and just select the section area, which is the Bootstrap section, and I'm just going to copy that, Control A, Control C, and come back to the demo site. I'm going to go to source and paste that in, publish that, and save. All right, let me go back here again. I also like this features area, so I'm going to inspect that section. I have that highlighted. Going to edit as HTML. Oops, not able to see it. I'm going to have to expand it a little bit. Okay, so Control A, Control C, copied. This is saved. Let me go back to front page sections. The welcome message is there. I'm going to add another one. I'm going to call it features and go back into source, paste, publish, save. And now I have gone through other template pages, and I found this happy client section that I like. So I want to copy that one as well. So I'm going to go back in, select the section, edit as HTML, Control A, Control C, come back here, create a new front page section, and I want to say clients, and go back into source and paste in the HTML code. This is just Bootstrap layout. So we're basically using that to come up with the layout, and then we'll update the content once the layout is in here. So I'm just going to come to our front page and refresh. You see that welcome world is there, the features is there, and the happy clients is there. Now, the overall order kind of makes sense. You want to have it in that way. But let's say you wanted happy clients to be all the way up on top. I can literally take that drag it up on top, and now you have welcome section, and then happy client section, and then your featured section. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to drag it back up, so we should be back to where we were. So in terms of UI, you can move the sections around, and there you have it. You have your front page layout. Now the only thing needed on your end is to update the text for your front page. I think that gives you a very good idea of where we're headed with Jazzy CMS and how this is going to revolutionize how we design pages. So you don't have to know PHP, you don't have to know Ruby. What you do need to learn a little bit would be just CSS, and you want to take it to that next level, maybe a little bit of JavaScript. So let me go back into the admin section, and I want to show you one other thing here. Under the custom CSS, this is where all your CSS is being managed. So when I added the background color from the front page, that's where that CSS file went in, and you have the opportunity to create as many CSS files as you need to be organized, and you can do the same thing for your JavaScript as well. So some of the other features, we have roles and we have SMTP configuration, because delivering your messages is very important, so that's built in. And in terms of branding, we have social media links, so SEO settings, notifications. We also have Google Analytics, Facebook Analytics ID, and also the Google CAPTCHA for your forms. That pretty much covers the introduction, and I hope you see the power of Jazzy CMS.